We're going to have a look at the trailer here on Steam because on their official website it seems like it's a little bit slow. So let's have a look at the trailer here of F1 Manager 2022.
This is a sport like no other.
Yeah, I like how we saw Mazepin. Oh, he was already gone, but of course Mazepin is not going to be in the game because he can't drive because of the ongoing situation.
Countless hours of planning and preparation have brought you here. You have tested, strategized, tuned to perfection.
Now that is an extremely important aspect in all of these managerial games. It's not just F1 Manager, but if you play Football Manager, it's going to be exactly the same thing. Tuning up every single aspect of your team to make sure that every little detail is going to make you leap forward. Victory is extremely important, and it's really a matter of one parameter sometimes that just can make a difference between a win and a loss. And that's exactly what I like with those games, is making the perfect choices, or sometimes taking risks that eventually pay off or that eventually set you back, and then you get to learn where you got to sit back and eventually change your mistakes again. You got to play smart to play those games, but at the same time, it's nice to have games where there's plenty of action and a lot of pew-pews, but at the same time, I also enjoy games in which you have to make your brains work.
Your drivers and crew have practiced relentlessly. They are focused, synchronized, ready for your lead.
Looks like we'll have to send them to the simulator.
The lights go out. The decisions you make. The risks you take.
Here, that's what they're saying. What they're implying here is also very important, because the decisions you make means that in game you are going to have to call for whatever move your pilots are going to do. You are going to maybe decide, oh, maybe there's a risk of rain, so we're gonna have to change the tires, or maybe if one of the pilots is faster than the other but it is behind the slower pilot, so you're gonna tell the first pilot to slow down and let the faster one go. But who knows? Maybe something can eventually go wrong. Your decisions may eventually make your team lose, and that's the whole fun aspect of the game. By the way, so far we haven't seen any gameplay footage. That is just a cinematic trailer of Le Castellet here, which is the French Grand Prix. I love this circuit, by the way. But so far we didn't really see how the game looks like. What we know, however, since it is being developed by Frontier Developments, which is the studio behind Elite Dangerous, is that they are going to be using the same engine as in Elite Dangerous and their other games, like for example their theme park game as well. I forgot the name of their theme park, but anyway, so it is an engine that has already been tried and proven, and it's also quite a powerful engine too. So I hope that we'll be able to see some first person. It will be awesome to manage the team from a first person perspective, I think, and get to see how life is in the paddock, and get to see the cars just in front of you. You're not going to drive them, obviously, but maybe just seeing from first-person perspective how they look like, maybe make some real-time adjustments, see the pilots go inside them. All of that, since they're using the Cobra engine, all of that should be possible, but so far we don't have any details, unfortunately.
This is what gets your team to the podium. Do you have what it takes to win?
Well, I certainly hope so. F1 Manager 2022 coming soon, according to the website here. That is their the website from Formula One. They said that it's coming in a summer release, so we don't have any official date here. But summer, I mean, it's already March, so spring is going to happen very soon, and probably we should be seeing that in about 4 to 5 months, I would imagine. Usually these games don't get released that late, simply because then eventually afterward there's a new game that's coming up later. So there's a new season that's coming up later. So it's not ideal. People get bored. They're looking forward to the next season. So that's why there's always a little bit of a time imperative there. So what is this going to be including? Well, first you're gonna have to become the best, obviously taking one of the teams that is available in the Formula One roster. So far they are not saying whether or not we can create our own team. I think that one of the biggest strengths in those kind of games is, you get to start your own team, you have your own livery, you can choose some pilots who are right now in Formula 2 or retired pilots, bring them back for one last round. Maybe these veterans are a little bit more seasoned, will give you some great advice. But unfortunately, there's none of that here. They keep on saying that you are going to be picking up either a top team or a team in the lower part of the grid, but there's no chance of actually creating your own team, which I think is a shame, because when it comes to Formula One, there are only 20 cars, right? We've split between 10 teams. When I was young, when I was a little kid, there were 24, sometimes 26 cars on the grid, with a lot of more teams. Most of these teams were not really that serious, with no chances of winning, but nevertheless, it was fun to see so many cars on the track. Nowadays, with just 20 cars, it kind of feels empty, and I think that it's a shame. I'd like to have some more. And when in games we have the ability to create more teams, it's always a chance to see more cars on the grid and on the track. So that would be maybe one of the grids that I would have when it comes to this game. But let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Do you like those manager games? Do you play Football Manager? Are you excited about F1 Manager 2022? Let me know in the comment section down below. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. It's the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. A huge shout out to everyone who's been helping me out on Patreon and via the YouTube Joint membership program. Creating content on YouTube involves continuous circles of ups and downs, and it is when we are the lower parts of the curve that your help really motivates me to keep on going. Your contribution really does make a difference, which is why in return I try to give back by offering backers access to my private Discord channel, automatic access to exclusive giveaways, or answering your questions during the show. You can help me out with as little as $1 a month, and any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching again. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.